Joost Klein opened the second day of Pinkpop on Saturday. The singer stood on stage with his iconic blue shoulder suit and immediately got everyone in the mood with his Eurovision hit, Europapa. The singer performed for almost an hour and, in addition to his Eurovision hit, also sang the Bird song and his new single, Luchtballon. Joost Klein looked emotional several times during his performance. He thanked the audience and the people around him for all the support. "Netherlands, I am speechless," he said. "Without these people, the band and the people around me, there would have been no Eurovision. So many people worked so hard for months, everyone." He had tears in his eyes several times. "I wanted to do a normal performance at Pinkpop, but this took me by surprise," he said. During his performance, he also said that he had done nothing wrong there in Malmö. Klein closed the performance with an alternative remix of Europapa, and he shouted, "I have nothing more to say. I have left my heart and soul in Malmö. But you know, why the fuck not 2025? It's not clear whether he is referring to a new participation in the Eurovision Song Contest or Pinkpop next year." After the debacle of the Eurovision Song Contest, Joost ended up on the program at a number of major festivals last minute. Last weekend, he already defeated Pinkpop. And this weekend, the program for him is Concert at Sea. Anyone who was there last weekend knows very well that Joost Klein at Pinkpop was not just a concert, but also a story about the outcome of the Eurovision Song Contest. Not only were there several references in the decor and the act, but Joost became visibly emotional all the time and had to keep interrupting songs. During the messy setlist, Joost showed two new songs, which were released simultaneously last Friday. The Bird song and Fussball, World Cup 1998, can now be heard everywhere. After a show full of personal stories at Pinkpop, Joost can now be found on the Zealand coast. On the Friday of Concert at Sea, Joost does not start with Europapa, but with his regular opener, Oom Robert. The cobalt blue suit with wide shoulder pads also stays at home. But what remains the same is Joost's uniqueness on stage. Joost gives a show that Concert at Sea has not seen often. There is again chopping, crying and cheering, and while he skipped Florida 2009 at Pinkpop, he now plays it, again wrapped in a Frisian flag around him. "I've wanted to play at Concert at Sea for years," says Joost towards the end of the show, "because I'm a big fan of Bloff."